Time for another fireside chat with Dizzy. Not Callie tonight. She, last I checked, was asleep on my bed. Really windy today, and hubby wasn't doing good. So, this is from my basement. It's still messy. Don't have a lot to update this week. I was not able to get to see my father at all. Hubby was just too bad. And of course, he doesn't want to go to the doctor again. It doesn't matter what he wants. I'll be calling the doctor tomorrow. At least the urologist. He's been having problems that way, and he said he just doesn't want me to talk to the doctor. But I'm at the point where I don't care what he wants. I'm calling the doctor. He's constantly in the bathroom complaining of burning sensations and other things. So I need to find out about this. He had his appointment with the urologist on Friday, and they did check the blood count. His blood count was 8.1. The red blood cells, from what I understand, is supposed to be over 13, so he's now getting iron. He's supposed to start the long surf back up again tomorrow morning. I asked the doctor if this doesn't work, then what? He kind of skirted around the question and then said that they could maybe try going back to the pump and changing one of the medicines, but couldn't guarantee that it would work. So, that's what's up with my husband. He was just so bad this week. Like I said, I was not able to go and visit my dad. I was just barely able to leave the house and get out to the farm. One thing I am glad to report is that last of the hens that I had for sale, as well as the roosters that I'd had for sale, are all gone now. I do have 3 more hens than I planned to. We got to finally the point where I wasn't sure who I wanted to keep and who I wanted to get rid of, and so I ended up with 3 extra hens. And it gives me, instead of the 42 I had planned on having, it gives me 45. Yeah, that's a lot of hens. And I might cut down for next year because I am admittedly having trouble selling my eggs. I might end up having to take a bunch to auction. And of course the price of feed is just going up and up and up and up. So I don't know where I'm heading with the chickens for now. But like I said, at least I have the numbers down. So that means that I should be using less feed. Did not have a nice week weather-wise. Was not able to get much done outside except for doing some firewood. And it's supposed to be cold tonight and tomorrow, and up until Thursday it's supposed to go back up in the 70s, but they're calling for lows in the 20s tonight and tomorrow night. It's been windy. The thing that I'm worried about is fruit trees. The peach trees have started to bloom, so I'm afraid that farmers might have lost crops. So we'll see. I had been going to try to get some potatoes planted out in the garden that had started to sprout, but when I saw the forecast, I decided it wasn't worth it. I'd just wait. And I am going to be trying to grow as much as I can this year and canning it. I'm also thinking of getting some meals made up ahead of time, things that I can can, things like soups and stews and whatnot, and canning them so that I have as much food put aside if the prices really do get going crazy. Possibly get the dehydrator going and see what I can dehydrate as well. I can't think of much else. It's kind of late for me, at least. I'm tired. I didn't make it to church today, so that wasn't good. So I think I'm going to go get ready for bed. I got to stuff the stove, and I'll talk at you later.